Hello, dear friend. Is there a task you've been putting off for days or even weeks? Do you find yourself cleaning the entire house instead of tackling that one important thing? You are not alone. Procrastination is a universal struggle. But today, we will unlock the secrets to overcoming it. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It is not a sign of laziness. It is a complex habit. It is the gap between our intention and our action. We know what we should do, yet we feel an irresistible pull to do anything else. Understanding this is the first step. Why do we procrastinate? Often, it is not about the task itself. It is about the emotions we link to it. We might fear failure or even success. We might feel overwhelmed by its complexity. Our brain seeks immediate pleasure. Avoiding discomfort provides a short-term reward. The task you are avoiding is like a dark, scary room. You stand outside, imagining monsters inside. The longer you wait, the more terrifying it becomes. But the moment you open the door and turn on the light, the fear vanishes. The monster was just a shadow. The single most powerful weapon against procrastination is starting. It sounds too simple, but it is true. Your brain resists the idea of a huge, long effort, but it cannot resist a tiny 2-minute start. The hardest part is always bridging that initial gap. Embrace the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. For larger tasks, just commit to the first 2 minutes. Tell yourself you can stop after that. Often, starting is the only hurdle. Once you begin, momentum naturally carries you forward. Break every project down into ridiculously small steps. Write a report is overwhelming, but open a new document is easy. Write one sentence is effortless. These tiny steps feel non-threatening. They trick your brain into starting. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Perfectionism is a major driver of procrastination. The desire to do something perfectly can be paralyzing. It sets an impossible standard before you even begin. Give yourself permission to create a rough draft. Something done imperfectly is always better than something perfect that never exists. Create a dedicated environment for your work. Your willpower is a limited resource. Do not waste it fighting distractions. Clear your desk. Close unnecessary browser tabs. Put your phone in another room. Make starting your task the easiest, most obvious choice in your environment. Your brain is a master of coming up with excuses. I work better under pressure. I'm just not in the right mood. Recognize these thoughts for what they are. Resistance. Thank your brain for the suggestion, and then take one small action anyway. Action creates motivation. Use timers to create focus sessions. The Pomodoro technique is perfect for this. Set a timer for 25 minutes. Commit to working with no interruptions. When the timer rings, take a mandatory 5-minute break. This makes the work feel finite and manageable. Make a public commitment. Tell a friend or colleague what you plan to achieve. Accountability is a powerful motivator. The thought of having to admit you did nothing can be the push you need. We often work harder to avoid disappointing others than disappointing ourselves. Visualize the end result, not the struggle. Close your eyes and imagine how you will feel. Picture the sense of pride and relief. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders. This positive emotional charge can be far more motivating than focusing on the difficult process. Identify the very next physical action. Often we procrastinate because the next step is vague. Work on the project is unclear. Email Sarah for the sales data is a concrete physical action. Clarity eliminates confusion and makes it easy to take that first step. Forgive yourself for past procrastination. Shame and guilt from yesterday's delays only fuel today's inaction. It creates a negative cycle. Today is a new day. Release the past. Give yourself a clean slate. Self-compassion is a more effective fuel for action than self-criticism. Understand the concept of future you. Present you might want to watch television, but that creates a problem for future you, who will be stressed and rushed. Make choices that future you will thank you for. Be a good friend to the person you will be tomorrow. Track your progress visually. Use a calendar or an app. Mark an X on every day you complete your intended task. This creates a visual chain of success. You will not want to break the chain. This simple method provides a surprising amount of satisfaction and motivation. Pair a task you dread with something you enjoy. This is called temptation bundling. Only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising, or enjoy a special coffee only while doing your expense reports. This links a positive reward with a necessary but unpleasant activity. Examine the story you are telling yourself. Are you saying, "This is too hard"? Change the narrative. Try, "This is a challenge I can handle," or "I am capable of getting this started." Your thoughts shape your reality. Choose a narrative that empowers you to take action. Procrastination is often a sign of deeper uncertainty. Are you unclear about the project's goal? Do you lack a necessary skill? Sometimes inaction is your mind's way of saying it needs more information. Address the root cause of the hesitation, not just the symptom. Lower your standards for the first draft. Call it a vomit draft or a zero draft. Its only job is to exist. You cannot edit a blank page. By giving yourself permission to create something bad, you remove the pressure that was stopping you from creating something good. Set a deadline, even an artificial one. Open-ended tasks are procrastination magnets. The absence of a finish line means there is no urgency. Give yourself a specific date and time for completion. This creates healthy pressure and focuses your mind. Notice when you are most productive. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Schedule your most dreaded tasks for your high-energy periods. Do easier administrative work when your energy is lower. Align your difficult work with your natural rhythms for better results. Practice mindfulness. When the urge to procrastinate hits, pause. Do not react automatically. Breathe. Observe the feeling of resistance in your body. Acknowledge it without judgment. This simple pause creates a space between the impulse and your action. It gives you back control. Celebrate your small wins. Finish the first paragraph. Took that first step. Acknowledge it. Reward yourself with a short break, a healthy snack, or a moment of pride. Positive reinforcement tells your brain that taking action leads to good feelings. This builds momentum. Remember, progress is not always linear. Some days will be easier than others. The goal is not perfection. The goal is consistent effort. If you stumble, simply begin again. Every moment is a new opportunity to make a different choice. You always have the power to start. You have the strength to overcome this habit. It begins with a single, small decision. Do not think about the entire mountain. Just focus on the very next step. Take that step. Trust that the next one will become clearer. You are more capable than you feel right now. So, take a deep breath. Look at that one task you have been avoiding. What is the very smallest thing you can do right now? Do that. Experience the victory of starting. Let that feeling fuel your next step. You can do this. You really can. Thank you for listening. May this be the day you choose action over avoidance. May you find focus and flow in your work. Remember, the power to start is always in your hands. Go forth and conquer your to-do list.